that sizzle. Nothing beats summertime. No school, pool parties up the wazoo, and ice cream till you puke. The only part of summer that sucks balls is getting that summer job. And it brings us to the life lesson of the day. Never put me in charge of anything, ever. 17-year-old Carl was the shit. Long flowing hair, muscle sculpted out of rock, and a mustache that would cold cock your mom straight in the beanbag. But I was also flat broke and my parents had just kicked me out because I broke curfew. Or because I shot a porno in the basement. Anyway, I needed cash real bad, so it was time to get that summer job. I did everything. Mowed lawns, washed cars, was a drug mule, sold lemonade, fought cats, taught bats, and caught the clap. I managed to get fired from every single job that first day. I personally think it was because all my bosses were assholes. But honestly, it was probably because I shot all those pornos. One day, after getting fired from my pool cleaning job, I saw an ad for a lifeguard position and I knew it was the one. It was perfect. You get to bake in the sun all day, lotion up all the lovely ladies, and stomp sandcastles till your heart's content. I was feeling pretty good on my first day. I hadn't gotten fired yet, I resisted the urge to shoot a porno, and I successfully beached a crapload of whales. But that good feeling didn't last long. I could hear cries for help coming from the water. Some dude was drowning and it was up to me to save him. So I hiked up my shorts, stomped out a sandcastle, and dove into the water. It was at this point that I remembered that I couldn't swim and had a paralyzing fear of seaweed because I sunk to the bottom like an unbeached whale. As death creeped in, I contemplated starting my new life on the ocean floor. I could grow a set of gills, find a sweet hermit crab shell to live in, and for a job, I thought I could open up one of those homemade candle shops. Maybe it was the lack of oxygen to the brain, but I spotted a pretty hot jellyfish across the way. I started to think maybe one day we'd get married and take our little mutant Carlyfish kids out for pizza and whatever the hell jellyfish eat. Bubbles? I don't know. Let's go with Bubbles. Anyway, my dream was cut short when a real lifeguard pulled me ashore, pumped some starfish out of my lungs, and told me I was fired. I told him that was bullshit because I hadn't even filmed a porno yet. Then he pointed to the dead guy I was supposed to save. I was like, my bad, so I kicked a sandcastle in his face and headed to Mexico. So I think you get the point for today's life lesson. Never put me in charge of anything, ever. I know I usually mix around the words here, but I am serious. I am dangerously irresponsible. Well, it's time to finish off this base tin with a nice golden brown in the oven. 15 minutes at 325 ought to do it. So until next time, I'll leave you with Carl's bonus lesson of the week. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. But you know who's right even more? A working clock. Fix your clock, dummy. KFK.